Tell me something beautiful, yeah.
Come on, Miley. I did not like that song at all.
Oh, I wanna take it to Nirvana. We could take it too far.
Come on, I like that now. Come on now, I do love hearing Naomi. Miley put her foot in that song. Do you hear me? What's going on, guys and gals? It's your boy Guy, and today I'm reacting to Miley Cyrus's newest album, Something Beautiful. Yeah. And then listen, I know I don't have a haircut. I forgot to book my appointment. I forgot that they're closed on Sunday and Mondays. So now I have to wait. All right. I don't know how I forgot because I've been getting my hair cut since I was little and I've always known this, but it slipped my mind. I guess just the date slipped my mind. I really didn't realize that today that I'm recording this is Sunday. But anyway, I'll be getting my hair cut soon. But you know, I got to push out these videos. So here I am. Accept me for who I am and what I am. No, but I'm really excited to get into this album. Miley's last album, it was cool. I mean, I loved Flowers. It was a few songs on there that I liked, but it wasn't up to the level of Plastic Hearts. Plastic Hearts was snubbed. Plastic Hearts should have been nominated for Grammys and won Grammys. Plastic Hearts was just like a top tier album, and it just didn't get the respect that it deserves. Like when you think of albums that haven't gotten the respect that was deserved, that is one of the ones that I think I would definitely nominate. But anyway, without further ado, before we get started, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime I post new content. Also, if you have not watched my podcast with my sister Gabby, make sure you go and check that out. It'll be at the end of the video. And I'm excited because she'll be, I believe, recording with me again coming soon. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, let's get into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the prelude and jump right into the title track, Something Beautiful.
Something beautiful.
I have heard this song before, just so you know. Come on.
Flash, bang, spark, send on the guard.
Come on. Let's go. Kick it up.
Tell me something beautiful, yeah.
Come on, Miley.
Tell me something I can hold on to, you who I belong to. I'm losing my
Sing, Miley. So that was Something Beautiful, and I really enjoyed that track. I feel like it's not a traditional kind of track just because it was like, it's a stark contrast in, you know, the beginning where it's just kind of like, you know, very tell me something beautiful. Oh yeah, you know, it's very chill. And then once that transition come, spark, let down your guards. And then when it switches to the guitar, when I tell you, just the transitions in there is just like, I don't know. I think that is what really makes me like the song, is because I feel like there's so many contrasting sounds in this song, and maybe that is why it's like Something Beautiful, because, you know, we are complex people. This is a very complex song, and that's what makes us beautiful, and that's what makes us unique. Look at me sounding all philosophical and all that good stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed this track. Looking at the lyrics, she basically just is naming a bunch of like things that you would think are beautiful. Like she said, tell me something beautiful about this world. When I'm in your palm, I'm like a pearl. Kisses to kill time, watching the doves cry into the sunrise. Like, she's just talking about a lot of beautiful stuff, and I think that's the point of the song. But overall, even outside of the lyrics, just the production of this song was just amazing. I mean, for me, and I like that I'm not sure if she was saying like this is her experimental album, or not, but I do feel like this is a very experimental song where it's just kind of like different sounds, because there's kind of like a almost like a R&B-ish, jazz-ish kind of, beginning, in different parts, but there's like that rock, just like, electric guitar, just like, yeah, it just did something for me. But that was something beautiful. So this next track is my favorite track of the songs that I've heard. I think I've only heard the prelude, Something Beautiful, this one. Yeah, I think these are the only ones that I listen to. But End of the World, if the rest of the songs are like End of the World, Miley. Like, I love this. This is like an anthem. Like, I'll talk about it at the end, but this is just, I'm about to rock out with my, well, I don't say the C word. I hope y'all don't say the C word. I hate that word. Let's use the D word. All right. That's what I grew up saying. You know what I'm saying? The C word is just like, it just makes me cringe. But so yeah, we're rocking out with our D's out, but let's go. This is End of the World. The sky is falling, and on the 4th of July.
Like it's already yours. Tomorrow wasn't coming for sure.
Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. And throw a
Party like McCartney and some of all my friends. Ooh, let's go to Paris. I don't care if we get lost in the sea. Paint the city like Picasso would have done in his dreams. Oh, I wanna take it to Nirvana. We could take it too far. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
Let's pretend it's not the.
Let's pretend. And it's not the end of the world.
I love this song. Let me tell y'all something. Miley put her foot in that song. Do you hear me? I mean, it's just like an anthem. When I hear it, I just feel good about life, about myself, and just like, I just want to scream it from the rooftops. Like, it makes me, like, anytime, especially at night, like, I open my sunroof and I'm just like letting the air in, rolling my windows down, blasting it. It's just like, I just want to take it all in. It's just something about this song that's just like empowering. It just makes me feel good. Like, I can't even explain it to you. Like, I don't know, y'all. That was End of the World. And I hope people, and I think people are like listening to it. I haven't looked at like her YouTube numbers for it, but yeah, I feel like that should be like all over the place. I feel like that is just as big as like Flowers. Like, Flowers is another song that really, I feel, had that kind of energy that made you feel good, made you feel happy. And that is what End of the World does for me. And it's just like, yeah. And then especially like if you are in love or just like have good relationships and good vibes and good people around you, it's just like, with all the bullshit that's going on in the world that we all deal with in our day to day, and for a moment just to ignore it and just live in the now, live in the moment, live in the present that you have with people who you care about, and and doing things that you enjoy. And like, that's what I get from this song. Like, I don't know, like, I love this song. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Whew. That was End of the World, y'all. Am I tripping? Do y'all feel like that about this song? Tell me down in the comments if you feel the same way about End of the World. Like, it just makes you get lost in the moment. Like, this is one of those songs that like teleports me to another place. Shout out to you, Miley. This next track is called More to Lose. Y'all, I'm about to go turn on my central air because I'm burning from End of the World. But let's get into it. And if you see me looking down here, it's because I'm looking at the videos that they have, like the lyric videos and the music videos on this screen. Give me a ballad. I love a ballad. And I haven't heard this song before. Come on.
but I wish it wasn't true.
Come on.
I knew someday.
I love that grit.
The TV's on, but I don't know. My tears are streaming like a favorite show.
This is my imaginary flame.
Looking like. Oh, I'll stay when the ecstasy is far away.
Okay.
Throw away my pride. It happens all the time. I just thought we had more to lose.
So that was More to Lose. That one was cool. It was a nice little ballad. You know, it was hard coming down from End of the World, but yeah, that was a cool ballad. In this song, I feel like she's like conflicted on, I'm assuming, staying like in a relationship or leaving the relationship, because even in the first verse it says, say I'm leaving, but I'm only playing liar, because when you're looking like a movie star in a worn out coat, yeah, throw away my mind, and it happens all the time. And then it goes into I stay when the ecstasy is far away, blah blah blah. So what it sounds like to me is that, you know, when you are in those relationships that, you know, you really like the person, maybe it sounds like for their looks, because you sound like you're looking like a movie star. So I don't know if it's like for looks or what, but sometimes people stay in relationships for looks, or when they know it's over, when they know that like the well has dried out, it's over, it's done, let's let it go. But people are like, you know, let's beat this dead horse, it might wake back up, maybe I'm giving it CPR, who knows, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got from this song. It was cool. Like I said, it's not my favorite song so far, like End of the World, nothing has, you know, is topping that so far. But this is a cool song, you know, because I still feel like Something Beautiful, if we're looking more of, because I feel like she was more, Something Beautiful is somewhat, it's not a ballad, but it's like more singy than End of the World is. So that's why I'm comparing Something Beautiful and More to Lose. And I still feel like Something Beautiful is better than this song. Not saying that this song is like horrible, but yeah, that was More to Lose. Okay guys, so the next track was supposed to be an interlude. I'm not gonna lie, I just skipped through it just to see if it was something that I needed to listen to, and it wasn't. It was like beats, instrumentals. I mean, it looked like it was some cool visuals. I didn't watch it, but yeah, there were no lyrics, so yeah, I skipped it. So we're on to Easy Lover.
You drive me crazy, but I still miss you when you're gone.
Is this the song that was supposed to be on Cowboy Carter that she tried to pitch to Beyonce?
So I call you once every hour.
She sound like a bugaboo calling once every hour. I like that. Easy Lover.
The ashes, and so I call, let it burn. You got the love I always needed.
Easy Lover. I like that part.
Tell me the horses, I still wouldn't leave it. L&B.
Yeah, I think this was the one that was supposed to be a Cowboy Carter, because she said tell him B.
But you're not
So that was Easy Lover, and it was an okay song. It's probably my least favorite so far. I did like her Easy Lover. Like, I like that part. If I'm not mistaken, especially with her said Get 'em B, I think this is the song that she pitched to Beyonce. She pitched this one and Two Most Wanted, and Beyonce chose Two Most Wanted. Yeah, I'm glad Beyonce chose Two Most Wanted, because I really do like Two Most Wanted. This song, like I said, it's not my favorite, and I don't see Beyonce singing this. Again, Beyonce would have Beyonce-fied it, so it would have sounded a lot different. But yeah, it was cool. I feel like it was like a self-explanatory song. It's just like explains itself. You know, she says, you're not an easy lover, you know, but I just can't give you up. Again, with relationships, you deal with that kind of stuff where, you know, you, especially if you feel like you invested in somebody, if I put a lot of time and effort and blood, sweat and tears in building you into the person that you are today, and it's kind of like you make it hard to be with you, and you're not an easy lover, but at the same time, I just can't give it up. You know, that's one way to look at it. Or people, you know, people are in those relationships that are very, very, very toxic, but people like that kind of shit. And, you know, they're like, you're not an easy lover, but at the same time I just can't give it up because it could because of the sex or just because you may just be toxic yourself, and that's why you want to say because you're easy lover. But yeah, that was cool, but not my favorite. So this next track is called Walk of Fame. Like, is this like a play on like Walk of Shame, or is it just like the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Like, I don't know. Let's see. This is the Walk of Fame. Hold on. It's give me a little disco vibe. What in the fifth? What is it? Fifth Element?
Every night it's all the same. You beg me to stay, but I walk away.
Yeah, Walk About His Life.
Every time I walk, it's a walk of fame.
They did do a play on Walk of Shame.
Every time I walk, it's a walk of fame. And the paths are bright and lighting up my fame. Ooh, yeah, it's a walk of fame. And through the tears, I can see it so clear. Every night, looking for a place to hide. And through the tears, I can see it so clear. You start going insane. Wanna walk away. Wanna walk away.
This is interesting.
It's a walk of fame.
I'm telling you, remind me of Fifth Element. If you know, you know. Shout out to the blue lady. This talking part reminds me a little bit of Lady Gaga. So that was Walk of Fame.
No, I'm going to pass on that one.
Beautiful God. No, just joking. Listen, I did not like that song at all. I feel like this is one of those songs that I feel like you would have to be off of some type of substance. Like, I feel like you have to, whether it's like alcohol or something, I feel like this isn't a song that I can see myself or just people in general. Maybe there are people who, this is their thing because, different people listen to different things. But for me, I feel like I would just have to be like hammered, and just like get, in a club somewhere, just lost in the music, just like gone. I would really have to be zooted out of my mind for this song. I feel like it gives me like a disco, like house kind of club vibe, like you are like in a Miami club and you're just like jumping around, eyes rolling back, like you just really gone. And that's what the song reminds me of. What I was getting is kind of like, it was giving like Night Walker vibes, to each their own, no judgment. But that's what it was giving me. It's like, partly that, but then I felt like, if we're looking at it from a relationship standpoint, I'm finally walking out of your life, and then as you're hitting the concrete, you're storming off and you're getting looks, and you're feeling like people are like staring at you and just feeling like you to shit and want to be with you and stuff. And that may be your own delusion. It does say delusion, but you're just walking, you're just feeling yourself, and that's okay. And you should feel yourself. If nobody gonna love you, how the hell, if you don't love yourself, how the hell is anybody else gonna love you? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pump yourself up, you gotta hype yourself up. So hit the concrete, let it be your runway, feeling good, looking good, and don't let nobody tell you anything different, but something interesting about the song is like the talking parts. It reminds me of like Gaga, like what was that, the Fame Monster? It reminds me of like that era of Gaga. Like, I don't know, this song kind of reminds me of Gaga, but not Gaga. Like some of the elements of it reminds me of like a Gaga track. But yeah, that was Walk of Fame. Tell me down in the comments what you think of the song. Did you love that song? Like, what do you think about like having to be off of like out of your mind, like zooted out of your mind in order to really digest that song? Am I tripping? Is it just me, or I don't know? Let me know. On to the next track. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This album started out strong. It's starting to, I don't know, these last couple of songs I've been a little side out a little bit, but this next track is called Golden Burning Sun. Let's get into it.
I'll tell everyone
Okay.
you're the only one I
We on another ballad.
You're the only one under the golden burning sun. I had a dream,
Okay.
saw a vision.
I'm getting like Stevie Nicks vibes.
I know we're young, but we're growing up.
Come on, I like that now.
You're the only one
Okay.
under the golden burning sun. Surrender,
Sing.
surrender.
I like this one, y'all.
You're the
The
only
one
under the
golden burning sun.
Okay. So that was Golden Burning Sun. And you know what? I like that one. That one was cool. I feel like just when I was, you know, becoming hopeless, you know what I mean? After a couple of previous tracks. But you know, this one was cool. I mean, it still doesn't live up to End of the World, Something Beautiful, but I still enjoyed this song. I really liked a lot of the melodies that was in the song. I surrender. You know, basically she was telling the guy like, listen, surrender to me, you know, I'll make it worth your while. I won't mess up, you know, let's get this thing off the ground. Let's make it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me a chance. We under this golden burning sun, you know, just you and me. I done forgot about everything else that's going on because I'm so captivated and locked into this moment. Be with me. Surrender. Please. But yeah, this one was cool. Now I will say some of like the lines, some of it was feeling like a running sentence. Like it was I don't know. I feel like some of the, I don't know. It was just interesting. But I do like the song. Tell me what you think of the song down in the comments. But yeah, that was Golden Burning Sun. Oops, I recorded the songs out of order. Yeah, I guess Golden Burning Sun was supposed to be before Walk of Fame. But whatever. This next song is called Pretend You're God. That's an interesting title, you know, somewhat blasphemous. Let's get into it and see what happens.
In my dreams, I see your face. I don't wanna wake up if you're gone.
Why does it sound like another song?
Oh, do you still love me? I gotta know. Hold me in your arms, pretend it's your God. It hits me like a thousand trains. Never mind, just keep it quiet if you don't. Oh, I'll give you what you want. Pretend that you're gone. I'm haunted.
Listen, so I don't like this song. What I got from it, she was somewhat like beggy, kinda. It's like she kept asking like, do you still love me? I gotta know. Do you still love me? Do you love me? If you don't tell me, but do you love me? Like, it was almost like if somebody did that, it would be annoying. Like, no, I don't like you. I don't love you. Like, you're a weirdo because you keep asking me these same questions. And you're at this point, now you're annoying me. But I guess the concept of bringing God into this song was like, where her saying like recreate the stars and like I don't know how. I don't think God was necessary, you know, in this song. Like, I don't think he had to be, you know, put into this song, you know. Shout out to God, you know what I'm saying? You know, grateful for everything that he has allowed me to have. But yeah, this song, I didn't need it, you know what I mean? But yeah, tell me down in the comments, do you like this song? Am I tripping? I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'll save it for the end, but you know, I can, maybe this is the experimental album, because a lot of these sounds, like, because I'm not feeling like a lot of the instrumentals and just like the feeling. I feel like End of the World and Something Beautiful like was made, and then she stopped working on the album, and then she was like, you know what, let's just throw some shit together. Like, not to be like disrespectful to Miley, because I love Miley and I love her creativity and all that stuff, but yeah, this and a lot of the other songs just aren't hitting for me. Like End of the World, you saw me, I was jumping on the couch. Like, like I said, that is a very strong song. It's one of the stronger songs that I've heard this year so far, but it's like a lot of these other ones just aren't cutting it for me. But yeah, so that one was Pretend You're God. So this next song is called Every Girl You've Ever Loved. I'm a little nervous about jumping into it, but let's get into the song. Okay, this featuring Naomi Campbell. Oh, maybe the video is. Or is she on the song too? I'm assuming this is like a supermodel kind of like Stretch Your Stuff song.
And I'm gonna work it all night. I'm ready enough, I'm only fun in the dark. Never enough.
Her vocals are good. She sounds good.
She has the perfect sense. You want
Come on now, I do love hearing Naomi.
picking up your clothes of all my bathroom tiles.
Sing, Miley.
I'm every girl you've ever loved.
Come on, Naomi.
She never wears a watch, still she's never late. She's got that kind of grace. Did Botticelli paint her face? Pose, 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 pose.
I feel like I'm supposed to be breakdancing. So that was Every Girl You've Ever Loved. So I'll start by something nice. I really think she killed her vocals. Like, Miley has top tier vocals. Like, some people sleep on her, some people don't realize it, some people still, you know, think of Hannah Montana when they think of Miley Cyrus, but no, Miley, her vocals are, they're there. Like, they're there. The mic is on. Like, Miley can blow. And I will give Miley that, and she's eating the vocals in this song. However, I do not like this track. The most exciting thing about this track for me, honestly, was Naomi Campbell, her talking parts, just because I love Naomi Campbell, and I don't know, she always has that je ne sais quoi. She's just speaking in French, but she just has that it about her, and just her, I just always love the way that she talks, because she has like that, you know, that accent, and yeah, so I liked hearing her speak. So yeah, that was like the highlight of this song for me. It reminds me very much of like the 90s, maybe like a gay scene, like with the Pose and all that stuff. It reminds me of like maybe like house music or something esque, you know, not necessarily house music, but just like the vibe. It gives me like that atmosphere, you know. But yeah, I did not like that song. And that's what I have to say about that song. On to the next. So this next song is called Reborn.
If I break away, any bodies between us?
Yeah, it reminds me of like Gaga, Madonna, Vogue. This song is damn near 6 minutes.
We're so beautiful. Lightning strikes again. If heaven exists, I've been there before. Kill my ego. Let's be reborn. We're escalating. All I know is heaven exists. Let's be reborn. Give me you're so beautiful.
But you promise that I'm enough.
So that was Reborn. And you know what? leave me where I'm at. You know, I don't need to be reborn. Not for this track. Not for this track. Nah, this ain't it. Not for me anyway. I mean, I'm sure, again, like I said, music is subjective. Everybody has their own ear, and you know, but this is just not it for me. And like I said, I'll save my thoughts for the end of the video. But no. Again, it reminds me of like some like 90s or like, you know, like Madonna, early Madonna, Vogue era. It reminds me of like some of Gaga's stuff, not necessarily the song, but just like some elements and like some of the vibes of the song, especially like the talking parts. But no, I don't know. I feel like this is a very experimental album, but I'll save that commentary for the end. Yep, that was Reborn. So, Something Beautiful. This album is something, all right. It is something interesting. I'll say that. Because I love and respect Miley and her craft and her vocal ability and all that she has done with music. Again, I feel like Plastic Hearts is just top tier, especially for, I don't know, an alternative rock album. I did not like this album. I feel like it wasn't even better than the Summer Vacation or the Summer album. Like, yeah, I don't like this album. I feel like End of the World was the strongest track, and it was the lead single for a very good reason. And I wish that the vibe of the album leaned more towards that. I feel like that gave me some, it wasn't like Plastic Hearts, but it gave me like a rock vibe, an edge vibe. Like, I don't know. I felt like I said, it was almost like an anthem. And I wish that the other songs wasn't as experimental. But again, each artist has their journey, and, you know, they choose to do what they want. And, you know, this may be a sound in the air that she's in right now. So, you know, we have to allow artists to grow and to experiment and try different things. And Miley is known for, I mean, she was on Jay's On My Feet. Like, she's done a lot of different things. So Miley is known for experimenting. So she does a lot. So I respect her as an artist. But again, like I said, this was not the album for me. Something Beautiful, the title track, I enjoyed that one as well. I liked how that one was experimental. I did like how they did that one, because it was like almost like sweet and savory, where you had like the relaxed and just kind of like chill. You really felt the instruments behind it, you know, playing, and her soft tone. But then I like it switched to like the rock vibe. You hear the electric guitar and all that stuff. Like, I like the way she did that one. But the only other one that was like okay for me was a Burning Burning Sun. That one was cool. I mean, like I said, some of her lines in some of these songs like remind me of like run on sentences, where I feel like the last word, I don't know, I feel like some of the words were like I was chosen a shorter word. I feel like it's like longer words. I can't explain it, but if you know, you know. But yeah, it was an interesting album. Yeah, it really wasn't one of my favorite albums. And yeah, like even damn, I can't think of her one album. It has, damn, what is it called? Give me 1 minute. That's what it is. Her album Bangers. Like, I liked Bangers. Bangers had hits on there. Drive my car into the night. But you can drop the keys off in the morning, 'cause I don't wanna leave home. Like, that had bangers on it. Bangers, you know. And like I said, Plastic Hearts. But no, I wasn't feeling this album, and then even Endless Summer, that's what it's called. Even Endless Summer Vacation, that one, there were tracks on there that I liked, but it wasn't like her strongest album. Like Plastic Hearts is it, and I'm sad, just because I don't know, I just wanted something stronger, especially with those breakout tracks, End of the World and Something Beautiful. But you got to be grateful at what you got, and I'm going to cherish End of the World, and I'm going to keep blasting it because that's one of those tracks that I listen to all the time, that's on like my playlist on rotation. So shout out to End of the World. And I will say, looking at some of the visuals that was playing while I was like reacting, I was looking at some of the videos. I mean, some of the songs had like music videos, and I do think that this may be more of a like visual album. I know that she is coming out with her movie sometime in June, I believe, that has like all the music videos or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it may be better received watching the videos at the same time. I do think that sometimes songs need the video, and I think that a lot of her songs on this album needs a video that kind of tells a story, that really can kind of pull you into the song. Because like even with End of the World, that video, loved it. I just felt like, I thought that was the vibe. I thought we were going rock, drummers, like her on the floor, like I don't know, I thought she was going to go into like that rocker chick, like that's what I wanted. But yeah, tell me what you thought down in the comments. Did you like this album? What was your favorite tracks? Tell me, am I tripping? Is it me? Am I the drama? It's me. Tell me down in the comments. And then also, if you haven't checked out my podcast with Gabby, please make sure you go and check that out. Watch it. It's really fun. We talk about like a lot of relationships. We talk about polygamy. We talk about crazy experiences we've had with like, dealing with relationships. I talked about how I was waiting outside of a house to fight somebody. You'll have to go and watch it. But
Holly lifestyle.
really? But I walked to that door. I'm like, who in the house?
Yeah.
Who in the house?
Yeah.
No, come outside.
Yeah.
Come outside. That's a cool video. And then also, I do have a song out called Love Me Again. If you have not listened to the song yet, please go and check it out. It's on this YouTube page, but I'll also put a link down in the description bar to transfer you over to Spotify, where you can listen to it. And it is on all streaming platforms. So go and show me some love. Go and show me some support. I'm thinking about putting like the full reaction of these videos like that I've been doing on like a Patreon. I have to kind of look into that and see what that would look like. But yeah, I appreciate you all for continuing to support and watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. Please continue to comment on my videos, like, subscribe. I appreciate the love, y'all. And as always, peace, love, blessings, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Bye. 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 Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.